Why am I using the 11-inch coil? Well, basically, it's because young Paddy is using the 9-inch coil with my WS6 Master setup. He just wants to see how he gets on with it, and I think he's doing quite well out there. It's nice and light, a nice stealthy mode. So while I'm on the subject of coils, it's probably a good idea to talk about just coils very, very briefly. What are the advantages and disadvantages? Because it's probably the most asked question is, what's the best coil? Now, you may go out onto this big pasture site with your 13-inch coil and think you've had everything, and then you go out with the 9-inch coil and you start finding more targets. Why is that? In theory, the 13-inch coil should find everything, shouldn't it? The coil emits electromagnetic field, and when it sees a target, it excites the electromagnetic field, and this is where all the magic starts, the signal. Now, different targets excite different magnetic fields, not just the size, but the orientation and indeed other targets in close proximity. It's a little bit like different frequencies, if you want to put it that way. So you can't just say a big coil is for deep pasture. Now, I've been on a really contaminated roaming site with my Deus 1 with the 13-inch coil, and I've had a fantastic day, and I've never understood why that 13-inch coil works so well in amongst iron when the 9-inch coil or the elliptical coil would be the ideal choice on paper. Now, a perfect example is someone like Jeremy over in the US, Pay Street. Now, he uses a small coil to get right up close to steel structures because he searches top lots and things like that. So in that instance, the small coil is a perfect tool for the job. And then you've got those wide open beaches. Well, of course, your bigger coil is definitely going to be a good choice for the ground coverage and perhaps a little bit more depth. 88, which is quite a nice sound, nice depth to it, nice ghosty sound, and a confident target ID reading. There, got lucky on the last spadeful. And it's a coin. Don't think it's particularly old. Within the modern search coil, there's actually two coils within your coil casing. One coil's a transmit, the other's a receive, and they work together to create a magnetic field. Let's talk about gold hunting. Now, a lot of gold machines have an elliptical coil because they're designed to see as little of the hot ground as possible in order to see the target. Now, this is really why the elliptical coils were made, purely for that reason. Now, a lot of people think an elliptical coil would be great in amongst stubble. Well, it depends what stubble. You've got maize stubble, wheat stubble, rape stubble. There's all different types of stubble, where if you think about it, perhaps a heavier coil would be better in amongst certain stubble because it lays it over easier. A smaller coil will just bounce off the top. So don't just think automatically that an elliptical coil is best amongst stubble, because it might not be. In heavy stalks, you've got a point at the front and a point at the back, and this will twist the coil as you hit the points. I thought I'd just try along this hedgerow a little bit, just to see if I could pick up any bits and pieces. Very often searching in the centre of the field doesn't always give you the desired effect. Sometimes people walk along the side of hedgerows, they could have been old footpaths, who knows? Well, that's a nice one. That's coming in at about 71. Here we go. That feels quite heavy. It looks like some sort of maybe a lead token. That's an interesting one. No idea. No idea what that is. Plenty of targets down here, loads. Now that one's got a nice soft sound to it. Same as that one. Bit fluttery that one, but I'm going to go for this one first. That's interesting. Oh, it looks like possibly a little brooch, look. See the pin there? Oh wow. Clean that up. See what we got. Paddy's found something really interesting. It's just a square piece of, do you think it's bronze or copper?
Bronze or copper.
Yeah, bronze or
mixture.
copper, but it's got quite a unique pattern or portrait on it. So as you can see there, it looks like a guy's head is pointing to the... So guys, if you know what this is, please post below, because it's a really interesting little artefact. Got several little choppy sounds here, but I think I'm just going to go for the faint positive ones. You can hear that's got the ghosty sound to it, hasn't it? And it's coming up at, ooh, 89.90. That square tone is really doing us proud today, isn't it? I love that fluty sound, really nice. But again, the higher audio response seems to sort of lift it a little bit more compared to the PWM, which can get away with a lower audio response. So let's have a look, see what his target is. Sounds good, doesn't it? Little bit of a flutter with it, but that could be just because it's deep. So if I take a reasonably sized spade fill out, we should be in the right ball game. Okie dokie. Let's have a little look, see what we can come up with. Ooh, nothing on the pinpointer at all, nothing. Oh, there's a little... something right down there. Let's take some more out. Oh, it's still right down there. What a day to forget your digging tool. Can't believe that. Oh, come on. I wonder. I'm just trying to loosen the earth all around it without bashing the camera. Okay, I think we must be getting close now. Yeah. We're out. Wow, that was a deep one. And I don't think it was a particularly deep target, was it? Small target. Look at that buckle. That must have been, whew, I don't know, 10, 11 inches down. Look in the hole there, look. Right down there. Had to work for that. Guys, I know you like 50-50 targets. Here's a real, seriously 50-50 target. Don't know whether to dig it or not. Well, I'm gonna dig it, obviously, to show you, but have a listen. See the numbers there? It's hanging around sort of the high 80s. But I'm getting 08 flash up every now and then. Right. We're out. I think that's iron. Yep. There we go, look. Piece of iron with the round top on it. Now that is a really old nail, to be fair with you, but we sort of knew, didn't we, it was a 50-50 target.
Oh. Side's absolutely stunning. I reckon that'll all clean off and it'll be a lovely silver. What a stunning, stunning piece of kit this is. Pulling up hammered coins like that. J'adore les DS2.